Hey, this is Jay Bucciarelli, and this is just me walking through the components of defending the village and trying to hit some of the rules and abilities on the cards that I didn't hit in my other videos. So, obviously, you'll need a board. Kind of looks like this. When I'm traveling, I just use this, the dots here. So you would, if you don't have a board, you would just place them next to these index cards and just slide it in line with the dots. So you can make one of those yourself or make something more closer to the print and play that I can send you. So yeah, there's 4 red lines, 6 yellow lines, and 8 green lines. So the red are the fastest because they can move from line to line. There's only 4. Yellow second fastest and green's the slowest. And there's 5 columns, so you can play up to 5 cards next to each other. So that's the board. Now, in terms of abilities, I'll just walk through some. This card, you can put a yellow or green on top of, a yellow or red on top of the green, on top of it, and then move it at green speed. So it's like this would be like a big monster picking up a small monster and blocking the attacks as it moves. So it can protect the green as it walks along, and you're moving 2 things at once. Likewise, this red, you can put it on top of a red or yellow, like so, and move at red speed. So those, I went over these 2. This one is dice immune, so you need to kill it with one of the village cards or tower cards that I'll explain in a bit. So dice can't kill this, dice immune. First, when you play this, you have to say first. You got to make sure that the village player knows that you've played this because they have to kill this first before they can kill any other monsters that are on the board. This one, when you place it, you just place it. When you place it from your hand to the board, you can place it 1 spot closer. Like normally you would have to play the cards here. These cards you can place 1 closer. When you play this card, as soon as you play it onto the board, you may play the next card in your deck immediately onto the board. So it just helps get monsters out. Pillage. If you can attack the village with this, well, if it's defeated, they only get 3 gold. But if this gets to the end of the board and then moves off, attacking the village, this does 6 damage because it does double the number up here. This card, if it's next to another yellow card, you can move both of them at the same time. And it doesn't matter what side it's on. This card moves in between beats. So something that you could do is this moves on off beats. It's very powerful. Now this one, if it is, 1 sec, gotta grab a green card. If this card is behind, if this yellow card is behind a green card in the same column, the green card can move at double speed, so. And of course, when you play this game, you can move these. For each beep of the metronome, the monster gets an action, so they can either play a card, move a card forward, or move a card sideways. So you can shift this one around and make your greens move fast. This one, similar to the other one, if it is in front of or behind another red, you can move the reds at the same time. That's really good. And likewise, that there's a dice immune. This is tower immune. So you can only kill this monster by rolling dice. You can't kill it with the tower effect. Now, these are the advanced monster deck. You'll start with a 18 deck of cards, which is 6 greens, 1 through 6, 6 yellows, 1 through 6, 6 reds, 1 through 6. That's your starting deck, and at the end of each round, you'll add 3 to this. And as you can see, reds are 1 dice, yellows are 2 dice, greens are 3 dice. The monsters with abilities in the advanced monster deck have 1 extra dice, so they're a bit harder to kill. Now, let's look at all of the types of village cards. So, the village player starts with this card, and what that does is basically they can just pick it up, put it on any monster that isn't tower immune on the board, instant kills them, and then tosses them to their side. So the village player starts with a pretty good card. Now the other cards, this gives you a free 1 dice. So if you're trying to kill a monster that has 4 1 dice, you really just have to roll 3 because it counts as 1. Now, but this doesn't count for monsters that only have 1 dice on them, such as this. Say this was a 1, you would still need to roll the 1. You can't just automatically kill this because you have that. So this effect affects all monsters except monsters that only have 1 die. Extra dice, you can get, instead of 5 dice, you can roll 6 dice for the round. And down here, passive, always in effect for the whole game. 1 use. 1 use. Once you use it, it's gone. And these, you have 1 use per round. When you use this, you tell the monster player, wait 2 beeps. You can't do anything. So it's sort of a delay on them. This kills all monsters in a column. This kills all monsters in a row. Row meaning they're all sort of overlapping. Like if you had a red here and a green here, this counts as a row. So you could kill both. A bomb, you can place it on the board and they can walk around it. But if they walk into it, it blows up and kills that monster. So clogs up the monster. They can run a red into it to get rid of it, but sort of clogs the board. And a wall sort of acts in the same way, but it can't be destroyed for the round. They have to walk around it. So you could put 2 walls together to sort of funnel the monsters in. Or you say a monster's running up the side, right? You can play the tower at any time. You can play it at the beginning or at the end. This kills any red monster on the board. You pick it up, put it on it, and toss them. This is gray. Gray symbolizes any type of monsters. So just like the start card, you can kill a red, a yellow, or a green. This kills all reds on the board. Super powerful. And then these types, you can kill 2 of a kind. So in this example, you can kill a yellow and a green when you play this. And this, you can kill 2 of anything. And like I said, how many uses it gets is at the bottom. The price is at the top right. And there's a bit more cards in this, but these are all the types. Like obviously there's a kill all yellow, kill all green, kill a yellow, kill a red and a yellow. So there's a bit more than just this. And yeah, that's the overview. Thanks.